happy thank yous. I'm not sure how to do that. But darlings, I'm here. And look at me. I'm actually a lot darker than I intended today. Look at me. I'm all darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I'd actually done my lipstick to match my makeup and then realised you couldn't see it because of the way the lights work, because I had to scramble for a slightly darker lippy so you could actually see my fucking mouth. How are you all, darlings? Are you doing well? Are you doing well? Look at all of you. Glowing. You're positively glowing, my darlings. Is it the pre-turkeys? It is the pre-turkeys, isn't it? It's less than a month for Turkey Day for us. And probably T-minus a couple of hours for you guys in the US. Oh, what's Christmas food out there? Because we do turkey, traditionally. Turkey or chicken is very popular. No cuties, thank you. Please note, I'm not a cutie, sweetie. That's the cutie, sweetie. We've been designing you an outfit. I'm so excited. You'll never guess what it's made out of, but you know me, cheap as tits. Don't you start on my dimples, Magic, just because you've got a day off. Let's say some hellos, shall we? Simp, hello, my sweetheart. You were first in today, so you get to choose colour. Nacelia, how's my little snot goblin going even? And Magic, yes, I thought Magic was here because it all got very naughty. Oh, still with the parcel. Oh, I tell you what, I've had deliveries after deliveries today. Non-fucking stop deliveries for about an hour. It's like everybody had delivery time on hand and immediately decided to do it. So literally I was downstairs recovering from one instance of a delivery because obviously I've got whippets. It's an event. And and then suddenly another bugger turns up. Anyway, I now have... Oh, there it is. Thank goodness. I thought I'd lost my new ring. Could you imagine? No. So I now have all of the stuff I need to make the dogs coats, which once I've finished Christmas projects will be my next thing because it gets very, very cold in January and I'd really like to have them done by then. But it's just such a palaver getting them done online. I cannot. So I've got some fluffy stuff already from a previous project. So that'll do for the lining. I've got some kind of waterproof outer linings. I might put a bit more fabric in because it's thinner than I expected, but it is the feel I wanted. So I'm happy about that. So there we go. You pick one up and you wait for the second and last one. Oh my God. Well, I've got so many things coming. I'm just a dither. And I still forgot to order stuff, would you believe? Still have stuff to order. So I still have a bit of Christmas shopping and I still also have some practically bits for me as well. But I won't do what I did to you yesterday and start doing my Christmas shopping in the middle of stream. But it was fun to have somebody to do Christmas shopping with yesterday. And I think I saved a whole £5. A whole £5. I'm still dithering about a battery pack for me. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, I've got... Oh, who is that? Sim! Pre-subscribed! Fuck me, 27 months? I think that's longer than Greg and I have been together. Yay! Maud extraordinaire. Hello, my lumpkin. How long is that? Oh, Violet, I didn't see you sneak in there. Hello, my darling. Simp! You fucking legend. That's all I'm going to say. You fucking legend. This place would look a whole lot different without you. So big hearts. Big hearts! Yes, indeedy doody, a da dee dee. So, yeah, I'll need a colour from you, Simp. Colour. Colour me up, baby. Purple? Did you say purple? I can't do grey, so... I was just thinking it's a berry day today. And we have got a bit of a crisis going on for Iris. So we do need to get Iris and Mum together for a little bit of talking because we think Iris has just taken on too much right now. Just too much. She can't cope. We love the Morders, we do. And that one, that's more blue. I wonder if we can do better than that. Let's have a look, shall we? We'll have a look. Have a quick look. Am I still on the wonk here? I was trying to do an impression of Nacella exploding at the delivery company. And
Pop, peanut butter pops.
Pop, pop, pop 'em in your mouth. Pop! I did that on Nargle's stream in chat. Totally and utterly not a clue what the fuck I'm going on about. But she's going to be playing the Quarry soon. Then she'll know. Hello, Kylie. You're doing ham today, Magic. Oh, a swift change of direction there from the Magic. Oh, ham. Is it going to be like Marge's ham, which puts so many glazes on it that when you open the oven, you're blinded? I like the idea of that. I've always liked the idea of cooking a ham, actually, because I do like a nice ham. I love ham. But I must admit, I am not good at carving ham. And then I just end up with chunk o' ham rather than slices. So I'm sort of thinking it might be a little bit on the wonk for me to do something like that. I think I'll probably stick with doing the post-Christmas turkey for me and Greg so I can have turkey leftovers. It's the one bad thing about going to other people's houses. Never get your turkey leftovers. I will, of course, be doing that. Oh, 2 ham steaks. Ooh, like gammon. Love gammon. Ooh, love it. Yeah, if there's only 2 of you and you're not fans of eating the same food for several weeks, I can see it being tricksy. So actually that sounds like quite a good idea. Plus, love a bit gammon. We occasionally have gammon, and the reason I emphasise occasionally is because then it means jacket potatoes and cheese and pineapple rings, and it just ends up with a massive plate of what the fuck. So it's fun. Honey glazed ham sandwiches for Christmas Eve, and then 3 to 5 bird roasts for Crimby Day. Is that the bird in the bird in the bird? Roasts. I'm waving my phone at you. Oh, that's right. I was picking up colours. I thought I'd just pick my phone up for random, then I realised I was supposed to be doing something. But yes, so I've never done bird in a bird in a bird because I'm a picky old bitch. I would really like to try goose. I've only ever had goose once, and it was, my mum did it one Christmas, and she said she found it a little disappointing because, one, it's so rich, so she didn't feel like everybody enjoyed it as much with the accoutrement, but also that you just don't get the leftovers you used to get in. So it kind of feels like Christmas is kind of curtailed, if you will. You don't get the leftovers. And you've got to remember, publican restaurateur family, we sort of used to do a lot of turkey at Christmas, and we'd always have turkey left over. So we'd have turkey every day up to Christmas. Then we'd have turkey sandwiches and everything else. So yes, very, very much. I'm not sure about this, darlings. I'm going to have a look at something else. But yeah, so we only did goose once, but I'd really like to try goose again. I really would. Let's try it a little bit faster. Quite like, a little bit faster. I don't want it flashing, just want it oozing. There we go, we'll have that going for a bit until I get annoyed with it and change my mind. Yes, so, but I must admit I am a Boxing Day spread kind of girl. If I was doing Christmas, which nobody would do because my anxiety levels would be so much nobody could bear to be near me. But if I was doing Christmas, it would be traditional turkey and stuffings and all the good stuff on the main day. Probably mid-afternoon, and much to Greg's disgrace, he loves eating late. And then whatever you want for afters. And then on the Boxing Day, it would be everything out on a table with loads of pickles, maybe a little bit of pork pie, just something to add a little different variation to the foods. And yeah, go for it. Just eat what you want when you want. Running buffet all day. All day. I might fry you an egg in the morning, but it's mainly turkey. Obsessed with turkey, I really am. Oh, lovely, Crystal. Oh, well, maybe I'll get you in the go. You have a honey glazed turkey in the slow roaster. Oh, it's 5 a.m. Mind you, I suppose your turkeys are... Our turkeys are not quite as full as your turkeys. We have slightly smaller turkeys. But I have to say, when Greg and I get our turkey, it's normally the post-Christmas turkeys. Like the cheap ones that everybody's panicking they've overstocked on. The other year was hilarious. Somebody said in the media, that there was going to be, I think this was last year or the year before, that there was going to be a shortage of turkey. So everybody promptly decided, oh, well, we won't have turkey this year then. Let's branch out. Let's try goose. Let's try ham. Let's try maybe just chicken, but doing it with all the usual, because chicken tends to be more popular with Asian families because they prefer the juiciness of the small bird. You can just do a couple, whereas we like to punish ourselves as white people with white food. And so basically the upshot was that they had too much turkey and we got a really good deal on ours. But I don't know, we might just get like a turkey breast one where it's all meat and just stick it in the freezer until we get back. We'll see. £15? Good God, how many people are you feeding? If it's any more than 2, I'm not sure it's big enough. £15. Oh my goodness. I am snotty as you like, my darling, but it's getting better. It's getting better. Thank you for asking, Kylie. I'm doing much better. And I slept last night. I woke up refreshed. 5 minutes. That's all it was. I was back to normal after that. But yeah, I'm feeling so much better. Thank you, sweet cheeks. Oh my goodness. Honey glazed turkey though. Goose, turkey, pheasant. It is intriguing, the bird and the bird and the bird thing. It really is. And it embraces that decadence of Christmas, doesn't it? Excitement. We only have one more stream after this one of normal. And then we're in Christmas insanity. You know that, right? You're all prepared, aren't you? Bloody hope so, mate. We're going all out here. Oh, my goodness. Poor Celia. Yeah, the cough lasts, sweetheart. The cough lasts. I don't mean to be Miss Down the Dumpsy, but the cough will last, love. Goldust! There she is, wagging her tail. Hello, my love. Yes, so I'm looking forward to ducking. Turkey, duck and chicken. I love that phrase, to duckin'. Well, it's tofurkey. I love tofurkey as well. That cheers me up. I would never have it. I like tofu in small chunks in stuff. At a restaurant I used to go to that was an all-you-can-eat buffet, Chinese, Japanese inspired all-you-can-eat buffet, and they used to do battered tofu with a sweet and sour dip on the side. Perfection. Never had it as good as that anywhere else. So I don't tend to bother with it apart from as a little protein in like a noodle soup or something. So yeah, so tofurkey sounds like hell. Nut roast. Intriguing, but more of a stuffing, I feel, really, for the meat. Isn't it? It was so funny because one Christmas my mum, I think actually it was 2 Christmases over a span of about 4 or 5 years, my parents came to my parents-in-law's for Christmas, and they were, my mum at the time was vegetarian, or pescatarian, so one year she did like a pastry with loads and loads of vegetables in it. It was lovely. And then I think one year she did her a fish, and the rest of us had turkey. And well, she always did. She does turkey and beef normally. And then years and years and years later, she kept talking about my mum's a vegetarian, and I sort of broke it to her. Mum's not a vegetarian anymore. She did it for a while. It did the job, but she's now needs the protein back in her diet because of various health challenges, and it's just easier to gnaw on a bit of beef really than to go through the palaver of trying to support a vegetarian lifestyle. My poor mum got the Spanish Inquisition, as Monty Python would say, because my mother-in-law was just sort of like, so when exactly did you stop being a vegetarian? And what about this and what about that? And I'm just sort of like, my mother-in-law just has a way of talking to people. She sometimes sounds like she should be a school teacher, like, but for 7, 8, 9-year-olds. Do you know what I mean? Where they're starting to grow up a little bit. So she talks about, and well, it's brilliant if you're a little kid. It's a bit terrifying if you're an adult. But yeah, I remember her going all out for my mum. I think she loved the excuse of cooking something slightly different. But yeah, queen of the roasts. Oh, I'm so sorry, Magic. You did indeed wish ill on me. Ill on me. Today and tomorrow are the last of the jelly beans for the year, darlings. Have you thought about that? Yes, next month we are going to be going on to Christmas fair. Which will probably be hideous. By the way, that looks raspberry flavoured, doesn't it? Champion. So we will be having different foods. I can already tell you, mustard will not be included in any of this. We are going to be having, as Greg has called them, the dubious mince pies. I will be home baking some mince pies. Some of them will have something extra mixed in with the mince filling. I'm also maybe going to branch out one week and do some gingerbread cookies, some of which will have a dubious filling and or coating. So I thought that's what we do for the Crimby month. We'll have probably a couple of weeks of mince pies and maybe the middle week we'll do the ginger biscuits. But basically there will still be something nasty lurking. So don't you worry, I'm not getting off the hook here. I love homemade beans pies, and I do really tiny ones. So they will be like a mouthful rather than a Maggie mince pie and half of it's like lard or whatever I decide to fill it with. It will not be lard, by the way. But there you go. So we're going to do that. This one's lurking. Oh, it's stuck to my teeth. Oh my goodness. So, I've always wanted to try nut roast, but not enough to buy it and cook it. I've always been very intrigued by it because I mean, it's ultimate protein, isn't it? And it's fatty. But I can't see it being that good, ultimately. Sorry, I'm very slurpy today. Don't know why. Lips have ceased working. There we go. Little dinky ones they will be. So I'm going to get some pastry organised so I can get the first batch done.
Fuck you. Fuck you right in the ear.
Angel, fuck you in the ear too, my love. How are you, darling? Oh, look, that's the old picture. I need to change that. I want everything to be my little pretty rainbow haired. And I keep finding little things sneaking in. I think that's probably from Blurp. So I'll go in and change that. So thank you as well for fucking me in the ear. You've reminded me. Yeah, I'm not gonna deny myself turkey. I am turkey obsessed, and this time of year I get to indulge, and I am fucking indulging in turkey.
Gary the Gargoyle says, go balls deep.
Go balls deep in the turkey. Oh, there's another one. Go balls deep in your turkey, my dumplings. That's what I say. Now, here's the big question. It's a big question in the UK. Do you Yorkshire pudding with your Christmas dinner? I'm going to tell you no. I do not. Because I think Yorkshire pudding, every roast meal ever, plus we also have Yorkshire puddings with our sausage and mash. Because we have a big one and we put the sausages and the mash in and it looks like a steak pie from the Dandy. But Christmas is different. That's a Christmas dinner, and you do not have Yorkshire puddings with Christmas dinner. Please, let me know your thoughts. You have Yorkshire pud with yours. That's quite funny considering I am in Yorkshire and you're not, and yet I don't. I know, it's one of those things. Because it's a roast dinner. It's not a roast. It's Christmas dinner. It's different. I swear blind on this. No. The only argument I can see for having a Yorkshire pud on your Christmas table is if you have also done something like roast beef. And you can't roast beef without Yorkshire puddings, as is written in the Geneva Convention. So, that's how I would argue. I love that. The extras are the turkey, pigs in blankets, cranberry sauce. What extra to your Yorkshire pud? My granddad used to have his Yorkshire pud as his starter. So he'd get his Yorkshire pud, he'd put some veg and some potato and some gravy and stuff in it, and he'd eat that. Then once he'd finished that, he would then start the rest of his dinner. I loved it. Oh no. Nacelia's cold! Group hug! Bundle her! Get that woman warm! Oh, so help me! Come on! Lots of rubbage and scrubbage. Get this woman warm! Poor Nacelia. Big scrubbles. That's it. That's it, darling. Group hug indeed. Ah! Pinched! How rude! So there we go. Christmas dinner is a roast, but pigs in blankets and cranberry sauce, which you don't have. See, this is my argument, right? 1, to serve turkey without cranberry sauce or jelly is in itself a sin. No, bad person. 2, pigs in blankets, love them. 3, Greg likes the pigs in blankets made with cheese, not with sausages. Well, actually, he'd have both if he could. So every time this time of year starts up, I can see him trawling the party food, looking to see if he can find the cheese in blankets. But I think, ultimately, you need some space on the table. And I think to forego a Yorkshire pud in favour of all the other shit is allowed. I shall have to find out from Nargles, who's a very busy lady today, by the way, so we probably won't see her. But she was saying about how she struggles with her candied yams. That she's been volunteered by her other half to do candied yams because he really loves hers, and otherwise it wouldn't be put on the table at the grandmother's house tonight. So she's like, yeah, fine, I don't mind making them. But the only problem is that she can never get her marshmallows to stay marshmallowy on the top. They always sink into the syrup. Now, as far as I was concerned, having that conversation with her with regard to the preparation and creation of the candy jams nearly sent me into a diabetic shock. Sounds so sweet. But then if you're having lots of savoury, I could imagine that little smack of sweet would actually go down really well. Like when you're preparing chocolate, you should put a little bit of salt in and it livens up the flavour. I always find a bit of sweet, like your cranberry jelly or sauce, really lifts a quite savoury and a little bland meat. So we'll have to see, we'll have to hear. You are also marshmallowing your yams, Crystal. I'd expect no less from you. Wonderful. How many did you say you were feeding, Crystal, with that 15 pounds? 15 pounds of meat. It's an awful lot of meat. But hey, who doesn't love it? What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Ooh, I tell you what, unrelated to the time of year, kinda, started watching that 3-part documentary on the BBC about Lord Lucan. Fascinated by Lord Lucan. Fascinated by Lord Lucan. I love the idea that he got away, but I hate the idea that he got away with it. Does that make sense? I don't like that he didn't serve his time. I really don't. I think it's absolutely awful. And so it's about a man who was adopted and discovered that he was actually the son of the nurse. Not nurse. What's the word? Nurse. Not nurse. You look after children. You live in the house. Nanny! There's the word. I knew I had it. Sorry, I meant to put coat nail varnish on and forgot. But yeah, so he was the son of that nanny who got killed. Now, most people believe that the nanny who got killed on that night was killed in error because she was supposed to be out that night. It was her night off. Which she'd swapped in order to see her boyfriend the following night, I believe, is what was said. And essentially, what happened was she went downstairs, which was to the basement kitchen, because it's one of these big old townhouses right in the centre of Belgravia. I can't imagine how much it was worth then, let alone now. But yeah, so basically she went downstairs with a tray of tea things that they'd finished with, got clobbered violently. It was a violent crime. People take the piss out of Lord Lucan, the whole missing, still looking for him, running gag thing. I tell you now, that was a hideous murder. They showed a couple of the crime scene photos and wow, trigger warning, bloody claret everywhere. But yeah, so it's quite interesting because this guy never knew his mother. He never got the opportunity to meet her. And unfortunately, it was the second of her children who'd been adopted. But the first family couldn't take him. And they were actually her kin. And so he really was out on his own. But he says he had the most amazing family he could ever have wanted. And all he knew was he's adopted. His mum and dad loved him. He had a brilliant life. But his mum always said to him, when he came to the right age, of course, there's a brown envelope and you're going to have some questions when you open it. So, do you want to open it and we can talk about it? And he's like, no, I'm happy with what I've got. I'm happy where I am. He didn't know at the time that his mother had actually got cancer. And so on her deathbed, he said to her, where is the envelope? And she said, when you want it, you'll find it, And it took him a while, but eventually he was ready to see it. And it just basically was a letter explaining who he was. And from that point on, of course, which I do think is fairly reasonable, he became quite obsessed. Because ultimately, although Lord Lucan is a bit of a running gag in the UK, he was a murderer, convicted in absence, and killed his mother. So he never got an opportunity to meet her. She came from a time, this all happened in the early 70s, so she came from a time where you couldn't rely on contraception, even though it was widely available. And she basically was just in a situation where she got caught out. And he wrote to Lady Lucan, and she was kind enough to come back to him and say, look, I just want you to be aware that your mother was in a time of the world where women weren't given the support they needed. They weren't able to do a lot of things. And essentially, don't think your mum was promiscuous just because she had to have 2 children adopted. She was at a time where if you wanted any independence, you couldn't have a child. And I thought that was so sweet of her to say that. But she did say to him, I think she was killed in error. He didn't think he was killing her. His argument was, yes, okay, fair enough. He turned the lights off in the kitchen so he couldn't, whoever came down was coming down the dark and wouldn't be able to see him lurking ready to attack with a lead pipe, would you believe? But he thinks that he knew who he was getting and he just wanted rid of both of them, either to frame his wife so he could say she was insane and she'd killed the nanny and he should have his kids, or because he wanted rid of both of them because the nanny knew stuff and would be a credible witness against anything. So I'm only halfway through the 3-part episodes, but it's really good. Really good. I'll definitely recommend it. Rillington Place, which, the original film or the one with Tim Roth? Or is there another one, Rillington Place? And I do agree. I think everybody should take time out to be thankful, whether it's Christmas, whether it's Thanksgiving, whether it's just an opportunity to sit down with your families and tell them you love them.
Oh, you tit. Oh, you tit.
Me tit? Excuse me. I have seen the Tim Roth one. Very good, wasn't it? I loved it because I kind of got the impression the 10 Rillington Place movie, which actually I watched the other week, rewatched, was made in the 70s, 80s, and they couldn't go as far with it as I got the impression they wanted to, because it was very difficult to recreate just how hideous a man he was, whereas the Tim Roth one had free reign. And it was made like little plays, wasn't it? In little stages, and you just sort of like, oh, his poor wife. I mean, there's Turning a Blind Eye, which, yes, idiot, but his poor wife. Oh, my God. Hola, Pickles. Hey, Sophie. We were talking about Turkey and then I veered onto true crime. It happens all the time with me. But yes, I've seen both the 10 Rillington Place, the original film, and the Tim Roth Rillington Place. And I actually am going to revisit the Tim Roth Rillington Place because it's so good. So good. Oh, you need me to Google. I will do that. Let's Google Charlie Hunnam as Ed Gein. Whoa! How the fuck? Bring back. I'm gonna have to go to his Daily Mail. I'm sorry, guys. Let me quickly flick over so you guys can see. Oh my goodness, how much advertising. So this is the third season of Netflix anthology series Monster. The 44... Is he 44? 44... He'll always be 28 to me. 44-year-old actor will portray the notorious serial killer and body snatcher. Ed Gein, this is. While on the set of production in Los Angeles, Hunnam transformed into Gein as he went for a clean-shaven appearance. Dude, he looks weird. Zoom in, hang on. No, you're just going to make the text bigger. That's great. I want the picture bigger, you numpty. Oh my God. Why is that there? Could you go away? We don't want you here. Thank you. Thank you. Right. I mean, he still looks cute, but he looks... Do you know, he looks a bit like John Cena. Do you think? Close that. Oh, he does look a bit odd. And I'm not sure about that fade, if I'm honest with you. Oh, he looks weird, doesn't he? Oh, that's a bit disconcerting. I mean, look how pretty he is normally. He's so pretty. I always love that in the Daily Mail, what they do is describe the picture they've just put up. Have you noticed that in the Daily Mail? Every time I come to the Daily Mail, basically it describes what I've just seen a picture of. Oh, he's so pretty. I mean, to be fair, Ed Gein was not an unattractive man. Apart from the murder and the skinning and the skull soup bowls. But, I mean, it's not like he was some kind of freak of nature. He was quite an ordinary looking bloke. He was just abnormal. But, I'm going to be honest with you. I think this is going to be a difficult watch for many reasons. He definitely doesn't look like Charlie Hunnam, which is important because, you know, obvious reasons. But I think he looks like John Cena. Maybe they should have just hired John Cena. No, probably couldn't have done it, could he? I'm trying to work out. It does look like he's got some quite subtle prosthetics on, doesn't it? I'm not sure if it's just the way they've done the makeup, because obviously he's in normal light, but he's got makeup for cameras. I'm not sure. Good grief. Very bizarre. It's going to be a strange one to watch, that is. I'm intrigued already, you know me, true crime junkie. Yes, probably. It is. And to be fair as well, he's not acting right there. He's just been himself. So once he gets fully into the thing, it's going to be interesting. Very interesting. I wouldn't say he looks just like him, but I'd certainly say it's very disconcerting. Oh, wow. Who's she playing? Who's she portraying? I didn't see who she was portraying. Let's go back up. Sorry, I've made this huge so we can see the actual pictures, and now I'm trying to find information. Mind you, it is a Daily Mail article. Information is used lightly. Oh, here we go. Vicky Creeps, who is playing, just says his co-star. Yes, we know she was walking around with a tote bag, which probably there'll be an advert for in a minute, because fuck you, Daily Mail. See, she was looking high in spirits. Yes, there's a picture of that. Where's the news? Sorry, I find the Daily Mail infinitely frustrating. I very rarely come here because it feels like I'm picking a scab. Okay. Yep, not much information about her. I tell you what, let's do a Google. Shall we Google? See who she is playing. I love that line. I love men, but there is something linear in their thinking. Yes, you're absolutely right. Let's see. IMDb. Oh, she is a cutie though, isn't she? Aww, you're so cute! Known for Phantom Thread and Old. She was also in Hannah. And a couple of other bits and bobs. Not somebody I'm readily recognising, but I'm more interested in who she's portraying in this. Doesn't seem to be anything on there about it, does there? Huh. It doesn't have Monster listed, does it? That's strange. Normally they have stuff that's in production. Oh, upcoming is separate. Got it. Monsters. Oh, great. Now I'm going to have everybody listed, aren't I? Can we go? Where is she? Oh, for pity's sake, I just want to know who she's playing. Now I've got everybody listed. Does anybody know? He's still hot, yeah. Hey, Harb, how you doing, mate? Sorry, we're just looking at pictures of Charlie Hunnam done up as Ed Gein. Which, there you go, is quite shocking. I think he looks like John Cena, but it's been agreed that John Cena probably would have been a little large to play Ed Gein. But we're trying to work out who Vicky Creeps is playing, and it's not easy as you'd think. Let me have a look at her Wikipedia. Maybe that'll give us some information. Korea. She's so cute! Every time I see her, I'm just like, oh, you're so cute! It doesn't tell you. Oh, that's annoying. Here we go. Hang on, let's have a look. Does it say here? Lots about Musketeers. I know, I'm not impressed. I don't get excited about Musketeer stuff. Is anybody else a big fan? I just don't get it. It just seems a bit old hat. I don't know. It just keeps being remade. I mean, there must have been so many remakes in my lifetime. It's just absolutely getting a bit ridiculous. No, it doesn't tell you. Doesn't tell you. I am frustratio. Oh, undisclosed role, for fuck's sake. But the reason I ask is that this is from a very dour period in America. And while I'm absolutely sure people were allowed to have colour, it's just because the pictures are black and white, it looks like nobody wore colour. But she doesn't really look like the kind of person you'd expect to see. So I'm wondering if she's going to be like an amalgam of characters to represent somebody that he suspected of killing, because the women he went for when he was killing people were very motherly figures. Although they always find out more than you expect, don't they? Have you seen about Greg Wallace? Greg Wallace, MasterChef Greg Wallace, has been removed for making sexualised jokes and stories, threatening to strip in front of people. Oh my God! Greg Wallace! And he actually did this to a journalist. This lady here who's explaining what happened, if we can get rid of some of the fucking pop-ups. This lady here presents an evening show, a very political evening show in the UK. And he actually did this in front of her. The guy's an idiot. What's wrong with him? I mean, saying stuff like that you'd expect from an 80, 90-year-old, not a man who's only just turned into his 60s. I'm so angry with him. It's unnecessary these days. Really? We shouldn't have to put up with this shit. I mean, making a joke together is different to forcing a joke on someone. And I think this is what's happened. He's forced his humour onto somebody else. Now, I don't want to write the bloke off, but I have to say, if anybody was going to be in this position, I'd expected John Turode. He seems to be the quite hard-faced one, doesn't he? Where Greg Wallace always seems like quite blokey and down. Mind you, that's the problem, isn't it? Maybe John Turode just seems a little bit more reserved, because he is more reserved and isn't stupid enough to do shit like this. Jellybean, 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 jellybean. Damn right, jellybean, Necelia. Damn right. I deserve the sugar. Yeah, but that's the thing. You're supposed to share that humour. If, like, you walk into a room and you say, "Oi, oi, got your knocks out," then yes, I would expect that you would be roundly and soundly derided. Whereas if you walk up to your best mate and say, "Oh my God, how low cut is that?" And they go, "Oh my God, I know." And you're like, "I'm going to stick my head between your tits and rowboat you." That's a joke together. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that ever happened. So, I'm waiting for it. It's coming. Oh! 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 Ha! Ha! Oh! It's just awful. Thank God it was a small one. That was apple. Sour apple. They haven't said specifics, but he was warned. He was warned back in the 2010s, I think, that his humour was not appreciated and to stop it. Basically, it's now come out. He's had a letter from the BBC setting out allegations of inappropriate sexual comments, and these allegations are from 13 people who worked with him across a range of BBC shows over a 17-year period. Jesus, this apple, it keeps giving. So, Kirsty Walk, why do I always misread that? She was in MasterChef, a Celebrity MasterChef. This is back in 2011, and he was telling sexualised jokes then in filming. What is said to have happened now is that the production company behind MasterChef are now doing their thing to work out what's going on. But she's basically saying, look, back in the day when I was working on there, I thought his comments were inappropriate. I didn't like it. I thought he was very much not sharing a joke, but making things uncomfortable for people. So other allegations we've heard includes Wallace talking openly about his sex life. I always found that creepy when guys told me about their sex life and they weren't mates of mine. Oh, it's horrible. Taking his top off in front of a female worker, saying he wanted to give her a fashion show. This man should never strip in front of anybody. Even his partner should be able to turn the light off first. I'm sorry, he's a funny shape. Anyway, that's probably very mean of me. I don't mean to be mean, but he is a funny shape. So yeah, other allegations, yada, yada, yada. He showed topless pictures of himself to people, asked for massages, and a former worker on Greg Wallace's Big Weekends said he was fascinated by the fact she dated women, asked for the logistics of how it worked. It works because there are no men involved. So yes, he was warned in 2018 after a complaint was raised on a show called Impossible Celebrities. An HR investigation took place, and the outcome letter, which we have seen, the BBC concluded many aspects of his behaviour were both unacceptable and unprofessional. It was made clear to him that the BBC took it very seriously and that they reassured workers action would be taken to prevent similar reoccurrences, but further instances have now emerged. Sorry, I got so involved in reading out this article to you that I totally lost track of what was going on in chat. Let's see. There's lots of rude memes lately, like the one I shared on Discord. A tart one I said in Discord a while ago. Yeah, I mean, the thing being is, it's like I always say, you've got to read the room before you launch into your pre-prepared ideas of how a conversation is going. There are times I totally get it wrong, absolutely, 100%, and I'd like to think that people would tell me if I've crossed a line, because to be honest with you, I'd rather know. I would rather know. But the important thing is that while we give people space to be themselves and express themselves, they need to also rein themselves in if some of their jokes are not in keeping, you know? It's not funny. It's not funny. And if nobody else is laughing but you're having a whale of a time, then you've got to ask questions, haven't you? Took off his top for a treat for someone. This man here. We don't need it. We don't need it. We've moved past that. And at the age of 60, there's no excuse, because 60 is not 80 or 90 and a different generation ago. 60 is practically my generation. At a push. So, yeah. To be honest with you, Harbs, I'd appreciate the help. But I would be more impressed with a man who walked into my house and said, "Do you want a hand stripping that wall, love?" than if a man walked into my house and said, hey, darling, shall I strip now? You know which one he's going to get employed. Anyway, I don't know. Harb, you got a pretty face. You got a pretty face, Harb. Don't be mean to yourself. That's my job. Now, yeah, there is always that thing about having a different sense of humour, and that thing about people who are the regular presenters on a show wanting to make the people that are coming in from the outside feel like they're part of the gang. But that's not the way to do it. That's making yourself feel happy, you know? But yeah, John Turode always gave me the hers. Never him. Maybe because it was just the kind of person I was used to seeing when I worked at the pub. Do you know what I mean? I never felt uncomfortable around him. And the man likes his desserts. Got to respect a man who likes his desserts. But, yeah, it looks like he's not a nice person to work with.
Well, hello there.
Well, hello there indeed! Be biased, Sylvia. Welcome on in, my darling. You are so welcome. By the way, we have a Discord. If you want to join us over on Discord, you are so welcome. One minor demand. it's kind of a rule. It's really important. We love pictures of your pets or floofy things you found on the interwebs. We love that shit. Bring on the floofs, we always say. So welcome on in, my darling. 998. If you know, you know. Anyway, yes. And everybody else is kicking off about Jason Donovan not being in the Rocky Horror Show on Saturday. I can understand why people are upset. Basically, they're touring the Rocky Horror Show in the UK at the moment, and it's the live show rather than the interactional Rocky Horror Picture Show. So live performers going through the whole thing. It's a good laugh. I went many years ago. And yes, very, very good. If you've got a good cast, it's an amazing night. And you do get a bit of bants. You do get to yell things. It's very cool. And if you want to dress up, you can. But if you don't, you're fine. It's okay. But the problem was it's touring with Jason Donovan. And Jason Donovan, therefore, is the big face, the big draw. Everybody wants to see him. It's a role he's done before. But he's come back to it. And so a lot of people have booked tickets. And it turns out that there have been a couple of nights he's not been able to do because of prior contractual obligations. And people booked for the Saturday assuming they'd see him. But the people that organise it say, no, it was always said he won't be there on the Saturday. It'll be his stand-in or whatever the guy's called. I don't know who it is. They've never said, actually. I think that's quite bad. They've never said who took over. But anyway, nonetheless, people were upset. Jason Donovan has apologised but said, it was always the case that I was never going to be there. It's not that I didn't show. And the BBC did get a bit of a kick from Jason Donovan because he said the original headline made it sound like he'd just not bothered to turn up, which wasn't the case. So that's the other big headline in the UK right now. Jason Donovan and Greg Wallace. It's like we've gone back 20 years in time. But yes, I do agree, Simp. It's a pity. But you have got to give people an option to retrieve themselves, perform something to learn the error of their ways. So it's kind of like, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. But it is a pity that people have been made to feel uncomfortable for a very long time, because for a lot of people, they won't say anything, will they? And then they'll find out later that actually they weren't the only one. And yeah. Oh, Notre Dame's going to open again. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, I'm so pleased. That was just so shocking when Notre Dame was burnt. I can't remember why. Was it arson? Was it just accidental? I can't remember. But basically, the Parisian Notre Dame burst into flames 5 years ago.
For floofs.
Yes, very decidedly not in the headlines. Thank you, Simp. But yes, so it's reopening. Let me quickly show you. There we go. So it's going to be reopening. President Macron is on his mission to prove he is popular by making sure it's been rebuilt. But that's what it looked like in April of 2019. And honestly, I think everybody thought it was a goner. It was shocking to see such a beautiful and long-lived architectural beauty be lost. So yeah, let's see. So early on, a decision had to be made about the nature of renovation, whether to faithfully recreate the medieval building and the 19th century neo-Gothic changes that were brought in by Leduc even, or to use the opportunity to mark the building with modern imprint. I always find that discussion so interesting. An appeal for new designs proved unusual ideas, including a glass roof, a green eco roof, a massive flame instead of a spire, slightly tasteless, and a spire topped by vertical lasers shooting into the firmament. In the face of opposition from experts and the public, all were abandoned, and the reconstruction is essentially true to the original, although some concessions to modern materials and safety requirements. The roof timbers, for example, are now protected with sprinklers and partitioning. The only remaining point of contention over Macron's desire for a modern design for stained glass window in its 6-side chapels. Artists have submitted entries for competition, but there is stiff opposition from many in France arts worlds. I think there is always an argument for imprinting the modern day subtly into reconstruction of old buildings. Faithful reconstructions can sometimes come across as very bad copies. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I think it's always fascinating having that discussion. I do think you ought to be able to see the changes that are made. You know, like the gold markings on, I think it's Japanese. When something's cracked or something, they'll fix it, but they'll make the fix clear, like it's gold instead of like ceramic or whatever, so you can see that fix has happened. And I think that's a really good argument for doing that with major reconstructions or updates to buildings. I find it fascinating. Floof tax popcorn! Talking of which, I might have to open my popcorn, darlings, because I've not had lunch. Well, I had a pear as I ran around making a very quick and defrosted chicken stew. Well, the chicken was defrosted, the stew's not. It wasn't even made. How could it be frozen? What a stupid idea. But yes, so, yeah. I'm sorry? Kintsugi. Is that what that's called? Kintsugi. Love it. I'm going to dive in for a bit of floof tax action. Let's see. Oh, and apparently I went live. Who knew? Come on. There we go. Floof action. Hey, popcorn. Little gorgy nutkin. So cute. Your guinea pigs are so cute. Kintsugi, yes. That's what I mean. I'm also launching The Sims, so sorry if we get wobbly. Yeah, I think it's a very good thing to use the modern to keep something reflective of every age that's been involved in its creation and organisation, and generally awesome. Oh, baby. Ripley's been a bit clingy today. I think it's because we had lots of deliveries. Why is it they always... Sorry, I'm just going to go back into play mode. Why do they keep asking if I remember eco lifestyle? Is that happening to everybody, or is it just me? Do I not use eco lifestyle a lot? Because I know I don't. I know I don't. What am I going to do about it? Kintsugi has beauty within the imperfection. That is beautiful. I think that's a very important message, actually. I'm just putting my phone on charge. Creature's looking at the popcorn with a strange look on his face. What's wrong with it? You go, baby. What's wrong with your popcorn? Get down your neck or Ripley will come and eat it. She will. She's a monster for it. Right, so... As I was saying earlier, we started off the career challenges for our lovely Iris, who is our plum gen. We started it off a little early because she has to have 3 careers. So we thought we'd get started with her... Sorry, very salty bit of popcorn. Get started early by getting her a part-time job while she's still at school. But the problem is... It's not been working out very well. Trying to get her homework done on top of work, on top of getting to spend any time with her family. It's just not working. So I think today what we're going to do is we're going to have Mama have a word, maybe go out, have a bit of mummy-daughter time, and just sort of have that discussion with her that, you know, she doesn't have to work right now. So why doesn't she concentrate on school and getting all of that done and stop making her life more difficult than it needs to be. But that means we have done one of her designated careers, which is fast food. So actually it's not been a bad thing, but I think it's time for Mum to step in here. Ah! The shell! Fuck! I'll do it tomorrow. I'm so sorry, I completely forgot. Actually, no. Fuck it, I'll do it now. Hang on. I'm so sorry. I got carried away doing something earlier when I was supposed to be doing the shell. I will launch it today. Let me go back to... Oh, where am I? Here. Let's go back to the main menu. Because I do know what I want to do. Don't give me side eye. It's my popcorn. There we go. Load it up, load it up, load it up. Here we are. Cool. There we go. There we go. I'm trying not to give the dogs all my popcorn. It's not working out very well for them. Well, actually, it's working out very well for them. They're getting loads of popcorn. Okay, so. I need to be reminded of these things, so. For 'tis Christmas, my loves. It is Christmas. Oh, if I do it here, it's going to end up being really big, though, isn't it? Yeah, hang on a sec, 'cause I don't want to... Oh, no, it has to be quite big. Yeah, okay, so... Okay, so... Let's do it. We are going to be doing... How many have I done there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24... Okay, cool. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, my dumplings. It's Christmas. What I want you guys to create for me is the perfect Christmas street. Okay? I am going to give you some townhouses. There we are. Townhouses. Actually, should we do... I'll make it a bit higher, do you think? No, don't remove the floor, you fool. There we go. So there you have it. That's this month's build. That's it, guys. That's what you've got. This is to be the perfect Christmas street. It could be 3 houses decked up to the nines. It could be... Excuse me, spitting. It could be a shopping street. You could have a shop, restaurant, maybe flats above if you wanted. Maybe do some kind of extensive department store. I don't care. It's got to look Christmassy. Do you want them separate? What do you think, guys? Come on, you've got your input here. Do you want them as a little terrace? Or do you want them as 3 separate houses? Like in a cul-de-sac, in a little curve. What do you reckon? What do you think? Oh my god, Violet, what a genius idea. Why don't you choose? Okay. Let me get this set up. So this is our December, even though we're starting in November. Shell Challenge 27. Fucking hell. Perfect. Seasonal street. Okay, I'm doing the little blurb. Sorry, that's what's over here. So. Using the 3 builds, create a street of your choosing, as long as it represents the glorious time of year. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to separate them up. And then you can choose if you want to put them together, or you can choose if you want to have them. How am I going to do this? I'm probably doing this a very difficult way, aren't I? Just as well, I don't have to do anything with them, isn't it? I've got enough build stuff on the go. I will not be doing this month, I'm afraid. Before anybody says, no, I have too much build stuff on the go. You guys are doing this one. Silly bitch. What am I doing, guys? What am I doing? Might just be really stealthy and do that. There we go. And up. Let's do the same here. Make life easier for the poor old dear. It's bad enough she completely forgot to do this earlier. Right. And then move that to there. I'm getting annoyed with this. I just want to put them together so they look neat. Why is that so difficult? There is a definite possibility that I am going to throw my tits out the pram any second right now. You know that, don't you? Tits out of pram. And it'll be all your fault, Sophie McDosison. But I have to do as I'm told, because Sophie's in charge of this. Okay. Oh, you tit.
Oh, you tit.
What have I just done? Is there any way that I could just throw this? There we go. You. Swing around the front. And it's done! Okay then, so... Is it? Why are you... I love it when it does. It's little things like that that really make me appreciate The Sims. When they do a little flash up to say you're at the right height now. Love that. Love that. Do you want more buildings? I can do more buildings. Haha! It was my idea once. Once upon a time. Seems like no, don't do more. Okay. Right. Let's do the blurb. Make sure it's clear for everybody. So, that's the builds. Using the 3 builds, create a street of your choosing as long as it represents Christmas. Landscaping is your choice. Hang on, I'll put building positions on plot are your choice. So if you want to have a little middle section that they're all based around, you can do that, or you can do them all together if you wish. It's not a problem. Landscape your choice. Original external walls cannot be adjusted. Internal walls, floors, etc. may be added. You can also, no, you may not extend up or down. Let's make it easy. Wall height, roof, shell rotation, your discretion. No CC, no pack limits. Debug allowed. Please include Cripply Shell 27. Is there anything you don't think is clear in there before I get this uploaded? Let me just quickly check. It was 19th we said we were going to review, wasn't it? 19th, yes. I'm so glad you guys reminded me, because I genuinely had completely forgot I was doing this today, which is why we didn't actually have it prepared for you. God, she's a tit. There we go. So, ignore that. That's gubbins I've put together. So, yeah, if you want to do stalls or anything else like that, that's cool, Sim. Maybe we can do that, actually. We'll see, because if people use big plots, I don't want to mess with it, but yeah, if you want to use anything from debug is allowed. That includes stalls and stuff like that. So if you want to put that in, debug, anything external is up to you. So how do I put that in there? Using the 3 builds, create a street of your choosing, which should represent Christmas. Building positions on plot are your choice. So that means I can take... I'm very limited for space. That's why I'm having a dither about this, because I want to make sure I've got everything in that we need to see. So, using 3 builds, create a street of your choosing, which would represent Christmas. Building positions on plot are your choice. Landscaping... street design, etc. I'm going street design, etc. up to you. Extra stalls may be added. I'm just going to put it in. Am I giving your idea away now, Violet? Oh my goodness. Okay then, Sophie. Please feel free to add extra. This is very difficult because yes, you can. There you go. I've just said it. Yes, you can. Go on. Landscaping, street design, etc. Up to you. Original external walls cannot be adjusted. Internal walls, floors, etc. may be added. Wall height, roof, shell rotation at your discretion. No CC, no pack limits. Debug allowed. Include Cripply Shell 27. Any fun information about your design in the description. Submit by the 18th of December. Review 19th of December. Oh, okay, hang on. Oh, I get ya. I mean, would people prefer that? Speak now or forever hold it. Oh, Natalia, never mind, darling. We are making our build challenge. Normally I have it prepared, but I was a bit of a dunce and forgot to do it, so we're quickly doing it. I normally launch it on the first Tuesday of the month. That's my only thing. I normally do it on a Tuesday, so in my head I didn't need to do it today. Violet, you would prefer smaller builds? Then we're doing it. We're doing it, guys. Let's do it. So, let's go. How big's... It's tricky when you're doing it on a place that looks like this, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was not what I intended to happen. Let's bring that in one. Down one. I'm not making them all the same size, by the way, guys. I'm not making this any easier on you. You know that, right? What am I doing looking over there for? It's literally right in front of me. Such a numpty, aren't I? Right, there we go. And then... These narrow ones can be townhouses, so you've got to try and fit stairs in, because yes! If you've made me work, I'm going to make you work, darlings. Actually, that might be a bit mean. Yeah, I'll tell you what I will do then. You want them all 3 stories? Oh my god, seriously! This is why I am not normally allowed control of these things, guys. Too much of a people pleaser. Right, they're all 3 stories. Okay, let's go back to the information. So, using the 6 builds, create a street of your choosing which would represent Christmas. Building position on plot. is your choice. Landscaping, street design, texture is up to you. Original external walls cannot be adjusted. Internal walls, floors, etc. may be added. Wall height, roof, shell rotate. Was it shell rotation you want me to do away with? What was it? Oh my God. Oh my God, seriously, I was only going to do two of them as 3 stories, but no, now you've got it. Huh. I said to you it could be restaurants, it could be anything, really. And you've got the gallery. If it's on the gallery, you can use it. Hint. Do 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 do. Shell and plot. Here we go. Shell and plot. Rotation. Your display. Or should I keep building position on plot is your choice and just take out shell and plot rotation? Yeah, I'm going to take that out. Up to you. Okay then, so Cribbly Shell, December 24, the perfect seasonal street. Using the 6 builds, create a street of your choosing which should represent Christmas. Building position on plot is your choice. Landscaping, street design, etc. is up to you. Original external walls cannot be adjusted. Internal walls, floors, etc. may be added. Wall height, roof, up to you. No CC, no pack limits. Debug allowed. Please include Cribbly Shell 27 and any fun info about your design in the description. Submit by the 18th of December, review the 19th. Sign and world of choice. There we go. What do we think, guys? Have I missed anything? Does anybody want to tell me to change it completely? Ah! Sweetie, you were going to get a little terrace to play with. Now you've got this. Hashtag Cribbly Shell 27. Jelly bean. Right. That's probably about apt, isn't it?
Jelly bean.
Telling yourself off for it. At least Violet's just giving in to it. Guys, I've got 2. Oh well, I've got 2. They're both going to be horrible now, aren't they? I have not 12. I accidentally picked up 2. I'm doing 2. Shush. Inside and out. Here we go, guys. This is it. Oh, you'll be amazed how quickly you can get it done. Right. Where's my gubbins gone? I never said the insides had to be rich and unctuous. You can put as much or as little effort in as you like. I mean, for example, a shop would need storerooms, would it not? Just saying. So, yeah. All the fun, all the frolics. Let's stick with it, darlings. Hang on a sec, that picture looks weird. They are all square, aren't they? Yes, that's fine. That's fine. I thought I'd done something weird with the floors. But the toilet paper! Oh, you are funny. What's going on there? Ah, there we are. Sorry, I've realised there is too many things in there. Buildings, position choice, your choice. Landscaping, street design, etc. Up to you. Original external walls cannot be adjusted. Internal walls, floors. Wall height, roof, up to you. No CC, no pack limits. Debug allowed. Please include that. And sign. God's sake, I've gone completely blind to my keyboard. Okay, let's see. Does that make it enough? Yeah, we could have some Scrooges in there, guys, you know. Let's see, will that go in this time? Oh, that made a whole ass amount of distance. I deleted loads there. Oh, how annoying! I took loads out. Let me shell build. Using the 6 builds, 6 shell. Still be the same length. 6 shells. Create a street to represent Christmas. There we go. That's got rid of a load of characters. To represent Xmas. Building position on plot is your choice. Landscaping, street design, up to you. External walls cannot be adjusted. Internal walls, floors, wall height. Roof, up to you. No choice, no pack limits. Debug allowed, please include. Let's try that then. Oh, the joy of trying to get it to fit in the description. You wouldn't believe. Well, you would. I'm making you live it. There we go. Hey, it all fits. Are we ready, guys? Ready, steady, go! You won't fucking complain next time. What colours would you like, Angel? Black, red. Black, wrap me a challenge. Red, I can do.
Excuse me, would the lady with the mouse please save the game?
Yes, yes, I shall. Go Christmassy! Oh my goodness, what happened there? I didn't mean to press that. Sorry. Let's slow that down a second. I meant to go to this one. To go red. Very red. And then... No. Oh, no, that looks weird, doesn't it? I used to have a nice red one. Where's it gone? What have you done with it? Green? Oh no. No. Maybe just a little bit faster. There we go. Okay, cool. We are red, red, red. Okay. Selfies, here we go. Oh, that's excellent. Can't really see what it says on the mug. I can't see what it says on the mug, Harv, but I do like the picture. It's funny. How was games night, by the way? Right, guys. Let's go back to it. Oh, I see. Even not seeing the mug, it's a good picture. Hop. Right, let's get back into where we were supposed to be. There we are. Na-da-da. Okay, so let's get organised and see if we can get our girls together for a proper chat about priorities and requirements and work-life balance. The important things one needs to learn about when one's in one's teens. See you, Violet. Have fun, my love. Okay, so. Oh, we lost the kiddies, didn't we? Oh. And we very nearly missed a birthday because of those gosh darn kitties. So we had a little last minute party for Violet. Let's get these walls down. Who's now a teen. Oh my goodness, these kids grow up too quickly. How long before Iris grows up, actually? 4 days. We need to get cracker-lacking. Today's Friday, so maybe Mama could take her out for a cuppa and a chat later. Good grief, that's a lot of information in there, isn't there? So let's get started. So currently we have the main gal, Moonshine. She doesn't actually have a lot to do anymore now. She's got to maintain her friendship with all of her children, have her fun movie nights on a Monday, obviously until we switch gameplay, Sunday even, sorry, until we switch gameplay full time to our Plum. But I think all we really need to do now is work on her music, isn't it? Which is a bit mean considering she's hearing impaired, but yeah. So, master singing, parenting. So where are we at with that? Let's have a quick nose before we get too involved. She's at the top of career path, so we really don't need to give a crap about that anymore. So, parenting, we are at 9. So, having a discussion with our girl should hopefully get our parenting levelled up. And then singing. Oh, snowboarding, I nearly panicked then. Singing, we're just before 7, so that's not too bad. The t-shirt is epic, Harb. Right. So. Kengo. Everybody is all... Literally, we just got over the first wave of grief and the second cat died, bless it. So, he's obviously blue. Iris is blue and asleep. Asta is asleep, needs chocolate cake. But he needs a bit of social time and also a bit of a scrub. So there you go. Violet's asleep. And Aconite obviously is feeling very down. So let's get cracking.
Oh, Malice.
Let's ask about love life. That should embarrass the damn hell out of the poor kid.
Guasha? Pepso. Uh-huh.
We might be able to get one more family night in actually at this rate.
Tananiwa, huh? Your pick. Balloon of Pogam. Amiva.
Aww. Talk to Daddy.
Ethan.
Eating Dirk is unhealthy. I mean, we've really got to be honest about it. Family kiss. Console grief.
Oh.
You'll be okay.
Charlotte. Bourgonay.
Parenting.
Uh-huh.
Go put him to bed. Right.
So far.
You stinky lady. You are stinky. Let's get you to have a shower. And then go to sleep. Bed. What are you doing, mate? You should also be having a shower, let's be honest. My little stinky prince. Go, and Daddy's putting you to bed. I love you too, honey.
Oh.
Kengo is a cutie. Let's put that away. Eat a hot dog, why not? Oh, I'm not actually going to get her to bed before she completely collapses. Wicked. I'm finding it decidedly off-putting having Harb staring at me every time I look over at chat. I think I'm going to have to change the screen. Excellent. You're having a tidy up. Ah! I can't even manage to put popcorn in my face. What's wrong with me? Oh no.
Ooh. Frina Day.
Goopy Luna?
Revuda.
Who the hell is Goopy Luna? Goopy Luna. And we'll have to call our aunt as well. We should probably have Iris start to call her aunt a little bit more as well. After all, we are trying to keep Auntie around for the whole thing. She's a vampire, by the way. For those that haven't seen this before. So, let's get everybody sorted out. So we're feeling as best as we can, considering. See, no, that one. Let's get you to go have a sleep. Oh, kitty crying. That's not fun, is it? Poor kids. Oh dear. I'm going to have you go to sleep as well. Does anybody know, does crying it out actually help? In this, does it help in any way in managing the grief? Or is it just an option? Say, why is she awake? She was asleep a second ago. Oh, what have I done now? Kerry Pleasant was adopted by the Landgrab household. I say. Oh, gosh. It's a lot of kids that have just been adopted. They're not all goopies, are they? Shush with the cuteness. Got ya. Yeah. I do find the grief quite difficult to deal with, I must admit. I guess the reason I find it difficult to deal with is it doesn't seem to reflect accurately the life of the Sim. Because Sim's lives are curtailed into a certain number of days, but there's a blanket 2 days of grief. Which, depending on the age of the person, is a hefty chunk of their life that's suddenly been lost to grief. And that bothers me a little, because it just feels like it's just a blanket. Right, everybody's got the same, but if you're an adult, it reflects less time than it does if you're a child. Oh, stop it, Natalia. Actually, Natalia, you're having a bit of a run of bad luck, aren't you? Every time you try and do that, someone interrupts. I'm not complaining. Anyway, exceptions, household. Okay, close. Right. Never mind. Right, let's sort this family out. 7 o'clock on a Friday. Asta is learning that the hard way that denying grief is not sustainable. Over time, unresolved grief begins to fester, turning a shift in emotions to the blues. More information on this grief type and grief coping can be found in the traits section of Smology. Asta, there we go. Does Asta need counselling, perhaps? Okay, here we go. Blues grief. Sims with this grief type frequently experience sad emotions and are prone to gloomy interactions. Sims can cope positively by attending grief counselling, reading, painting, improving their logic skill, practising wellness, or playing an instrument. These activities can help lift their spirits and provide a healthy outlet for their emotions. Maybe we need to get Asta to start playing some music as well as doing some grief counselling. Do we have any musical? Not really, do we? Very much more a logic family than a musical family. But I think we'll get him a guitar and we'll get him some grief counselling. How does that sound? He is an extreme sports enthusiast, so select which student to follow. We are going to follow Iris today. Stop it with the dimples! Honestly, you guys, you're incorrigible. Absolutely ridiculous. Right. So yeah, let's battle it through today with our poor gal. And I think tomorrow Mummy's going to take her shopping or to have coffee and have a proper deep conversation about whether working right now is a good idea for her. You should see me first thing in the morning. I look like somebody squished my face inside my face. I really do. Wow, it's dark. Oh. Whine about unfair life to a random person.
No, ow, oh,
Yeah, he's playing ball. You need the loo. Let's go to the loo. Actually, if I just sent her to the boys, did I do a boys and a girls loo, or did I just do generic toilets? Well, I'll soon know if she can't get in. Oh, my poor dumplings. I do feel bad for them. It's the downside of having pets, of course, isn't it? Always has been. Reach out for help. Let's go and ask a chum for help. Where is she? How many fucking sinks are in this room? She immediately has to stand in front of the one that's being used. Here we go. Oh, that's so sweet.
You're rich, elbow. Vem boy going to gay. Snobna? Borbahay.
Friendly, small talk, get to know. Seems they've been nice enough. They are not you cute dimples. Do love that mullet, by the way. A thing of beauty, I think we can all agree on. Wow, not many people in class. Oh, here they all come.
Ew, this grobel.
I wouldn't say that's a winter frock, love. I think the heating's on a bit high in this school, don't you? Good grief.
Hansel.
Simp, it's all on your own head, mate.
Rolshpa quecks and us. Yeah, through ya. Huh?
Oh, geez. Did we practice for exams?
Oh. Hada, sure. Oh.
Oh, she is fully prepared. That's all right, then.
Oh, now it's
Cool. Menopause.
Oh, Garasha Bomwosa.
I blame everything on my being perimenopausal.
Huh? Bajelja? Oh, Me bloy fliffle. Cheap Homa.
I was being very nice and understanding, I really was. And I'm still throwing popcorn on the floor even though there's not a doggy to be seen. Ha! Ha! Right.
Oh.
Huh?
Leave a domain.
There should be a get out of exam free card if you are
Garasha. Sawavine.
in mourning, I think. I do.
We bored.
Oh god. Seriously, Kel?
Wavoo.
She needs a shower. Let's pop upstairs. Where is it? Why don't we do a quick run? And then we'll have a shower. Sorry, whiplash. I do have showers in this fucking school, don't I? Oh yeah. Just the one. To fight for it. You telling us, Elia? If you don't want to join in, if you don't want to play with us. Oh, who doesn't? We all love a good moan. I mean, let's face it, if you didn't love a good moan, you wouldn't come here, because that's all I do. Okay. Come on. Get those endorphins flowing. I was getting a bit worried about supercharging stuff when it's on such a tight time scale. Come on, Stinky. I know. Simpson's going to ace it, as always. No, you're setting your standards, honey. Oh, nobody ever fails on my shells. Apart from perhaps you now, you said that. No, nobody ever fails. I'm just so grateful people want to join in and have fun. I keep saying it's all about how you approach the builds. I'm not asking for 6 homes, I'm asking for 6 builds. So, no, we're not wearing that, dear.
Oh.
Let's change ourselves back into our winter outfit. Please don't tell me she's supposed to be working in this restaurant. Okay, let's get something to eat. Veggie slider. Yes, it's not what's inside, it's on what's on the outside that counts. Shops and restaurants need storage. That's all I'm saying.
Yips. Miko Ishi Vambo.
Yeah, you could just fill all of the upstairs rooms with presents. She didn't get a lunch then. Never mind. Exams.
We bore.
Honestly, I would do this one. But I genuinely am so far behind on my build stuff that I daren't commit to anything else. I am so behind on everything. And I'm so behind in general, darling. Oh, yeah. Mm. Sorry, that was rather a hefty clunk. I do apologise, sloth of mine. Oh.
Oh, Single.
Gosh, that's a disastrously low amount. How are we doing? Are we actually doing anything here, you?
Aw.
She's not doing anything.
Oh. Roll
Has she
shit.
finished? What's going on? I can't get her to do anything.
Yeah, through ya.
Huh?
No. Oh,
Huh.
cheap Homa.
Am I going to fail this?
Russia.
I hope my bloody marks don't go down. I can't get her to do anything.
Oh, me ploy Varric. Huh? Shokin.
Lumara.
You most the Shokin.
Oh, it still says she's an A student.
Glarna Banazui.
Hmm.
Refu Norbu.
Oh well, at least you got your veggie sliders. Okay, so theoretically, she's near enough on her last day at school, isn't she?
Moochie Peachy,
Well.
go on. Uh-huh. Tankubu, Kinkayama.
I love these jeans. Absolutely shredded to fuck. Yeah, she'll get out of jail free card with Teddy will be withdrawn soon, you know, dear heart.
Yeah, but say, came as sad fleece, flaming shoes.
What we'll have to do is I'll come over and babysit, and you will sit in the corner of the room and do the build.
It's too late.
It'll be great.
Yambala Nushku.
Aw, O'Neill.
Zampus Beckenoy.
Are we genuinely getting on with this person?
Yes,
Christopher.
way.
Oh, it's the dude with the weird bits.
Larnish. Syphil. Manai.
Oh, he is nice. We like him. Tell him a joke about monkeys.
Open. Slaffador. Nibana. Na boosh.
Wow, level 3 of the comedy skill. That'll be helpful. Do Robin Williams while we're becoming a doctor.
You samba pony. Yabby bizarre.
Huzzah!
In a please.
I shall notify the cabinsman, the footman. He shall bring us this day our very important information. Right, I'm talking gibberish, fluent gibberish. I'm blaming myself mainly. Are you going? No, you're not going to work tonight, are you? Oh, we may as well let her go. No, we won't.
Wouldn't know sooner.
No, you are not going to work. You
Yeah.
gonna go home, honey.
Oh.
It is the dude with the weird bits. When he's in his normal clothes, he's got weird bits attached to his hair. It's the dude with the weird bits. We know it to be true. See, this is what I don't understand. I will put nail varnish on, barely move for hours, and it's still the first movement I make. It chips, it smudges, it whatever. I slung on some nail varnish earlier. I've just eaten an entire packet of popcorn. Well, the dogs did help. And flung my hands around, built stuff, doing things, and it's fine. Perhaps what I need to do is ignore everything. Okay then, so we're supposed to be going to work. Let's go talk to Mum. Hug. We definitely need mummy-daughter time. We'll do that tomorrow. I'm trying to decide whether I should get her to go to prom tomorrow or not. Prom never works, does it? But, right. You are not going to go and sleep in an enclosure. Let's have you go have a nap. Violet, how you doing, gorgy girl? Oh, Violet's so cool. Straight into jammies. Just got home. Straight into my pyjamas. Aconite, how you doing, sunshine? Well, you've lost a tooth, so that's going some. I should probably get rid of these, actually, thinking about it. We have no toddlers in the house anymore. Bit sad. Bit sad. But we no longer require these. And while we're here, I think we should get a guitar for the boys' room. Oh, no, sorry, I meant to stay in there. Get rid of the grid. Just to try and help Monsieur along with managing his blues by channeling the blues into his guitar. Sorry, brain stop work. No understandy listing. Activities and skills. There we go, got it. Got there in the end, darlings, got there. Pied Piper acoustic guitar. Grimm's Ghoulish guitar. 63 Twilight Notes resonator guitar. Travel acoustic. This'll do us. And now I think we'll get some counselling organised as well. I am fluent in many forms of absolute toot. Gibberish, Jakerish, semi-English, quasi-literal, all of these things and more mean that when I talk, no one knows what the fuck is going on.
Obiazara, Athlin.
No, absolutely not. What are you up to? Oh, she's cooking on the grill in the middle of autumn. You are late for work. Join in the cooking. After all, she's in the catering career plan right now. Every time I look over at chat, all I can see is a pop-up telling me I need to complete my tax interview.
Oh!
I do not earn enough to warrant tax. Oh, what just happened there? What just happened there? Who got upset? Rebellious. Oh, great. Just what I need. Oh, great. She joins in. He buggers off. Nice. You need some social time, dude. He's going into a crotchety old man, he is. First things first. Never go to bed without peeing. Never go to bed without a pee. Play with Violet. Aconite, what are you up to, sunshine? You feeling any better, my love? Oh, bless him. Yeah, you can cry it out. Can he cry it out up in the tree house, I wonder? See, that would be a great place to go and cry it out for kids, wouldn't it? Go watch nature, kiddo. I love it when they do stuff like that and they swap the bits around. Yeah, don't worry, I'm going to be doing it. I'm a good girl. I just didn't know my NHS number, my insurance number off the top of my head. Gosh, where am I going to move her to? San Sequoia's kind of purple. Or green. Or blue. I don't know. Once you finish that, I'm going to have you use the loo. I'm going to have you have a bubble bath. Excuse me, and then go to sleep. Let's just have you go to sleep. Friday night and everyone's in bed by 10. Chinkies! Chinkies, my love. I love that poncho. Look, I'm wearing my poncho too! I didn't even think of that. I've got a poncho on. It's my birthday top and my birthday poncho. Because birthday! Did I mention I had a big birthday recently? Don't know if I did. I kept quite quiet about it as it goes. Right. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to get these guys to sort out their wills as well, don't I? Oh, he is a wreck. Okay, let's get you in here. It is. And we'll get you to grab some bison stew. And then I'm going to have you come upstairs and we're going to get you to sort out your will. Here we go. I want bucket list. No, it's not there, is it? I thought we could do it on a PC. Got bucket list. Oh, little kid crying. Household. Start wheel. Got it. Sorry, I didn't mean you jumped, Alex.
Excuse me. Would the lady with the mouse please save the game?
Good call. It has been a while. Right. How are you doing? Oh, you're doing well. Practice singing. What's the red for? Still not fair. The denial stage. Take it out on that, mate. Okay. Poor little boy. Everybody else got to have their cats until they were teenagers. Poor lad. Oh, Simp, I am sorry. I had the other night I had unwittingly a yes you do need your meds You're not just taking them because the doctor said moment. Terrible night's sleep. And the next day, when I went to take my meds, realised I hadn't taken my nighttime meds, and I'd also missed my afternoon meds, my 7 o'clocks. Which is why I felt so terrible all night, is because I was in pain and I couldn't relax, and because I couldn't relax I couldn't get comfy, because I couldn't get comfy I was getting aches and So yes, once again proving this dickhead really does.
Oh, Sedna.
Okay then, so found in his inventory. Into inventory, here's your will. Let's update will. We haven't actually read will, maybe?
No.
To decide who is most deserving of each inheritance. Keep in mind that simoleons from the Berry household cannot be passed down to other households unless Kengo is in the last household to die. I get you, right. Update will. That's a point. Right, dependents. Why have I only got one child as a dependent here? Yeah, do you know what? Destroy this. I'm going to have her do her will. Because he only sees one child. Is it because the others are teens, do you think? Group hug. Big group hug. Sleeping is such a strange thing. It's an actual art, even though it's a necessity. So you haven't quite got it. It's not happening. And then you sit there going, why? It's a basic thing we all need to sleep. So weird. Okay. Yeah, so does that mean I can't... no, you're not going to sing. You're angry. Let's have you have a cold shower. And then I'm going to have you come and... Where was it again? Was it in household? Start a will. There we go. He's the only one that's not a teenager. So yeah. Got one male and 2 female teenagers on the go and a little boy. Right, come on then. Meanwhile, what do you need to cheer you up? We should go round and label things as heirlooms as well, shouldn't we?
Counting. Sooner. For no.
Okay.
Bevermoy. Ravuda. Borbahay.
Make an heirloom.
Wimba.
We make a PC an heirloom.
Was so the Shirley.
What else should we have as an heirloom? We do like a good armchair as an heirloom, don't we?
Was so the Shirley.
I'm not going to do beds as heirlooms. I could do artwork, huh?
Oi, oi, lady pants.
Snurb.
Oh shit, look at the fucking time. Oh my god. What the hell's going on with me? I'm so sorry. I am going to rush off and do the dogs. I'll be right back. I got so carried away with being told what to do. Serves you right. See you in a second, darlings. Do you know, I think as tomorrow's... oh, by the way, hello everybody. So as tomorrow is our last day of jelly beans, should I change the colour of the background to match the jelly bean each time we do one? Oh, thank you, dear. I'm going in for a nice, healthy, natural-looking green one. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's hot. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's so unpleasant. Yep, rictus. Oh, God. I think my arms and elbows have locked. Hang on. Oh, horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Did I leave this playing? I don't think we've missed much. What the fuck? Here we go. So, breakfast.
Ball.
Okay, clean up then.
Scepter. Meshka. Arishabor. Fuano. Snowzabarzo. Chorp Janil.
Okay, dude, we need to get you some counselling, I think. How do we do that? Attend grief counselling. And then when you come back off grief counselling, I want you upstairs and learning how to play the guitar. People like you, look around. There we go. And then practice that. Cool. Right. One down. These two are back in the green. Yay! Iris is still struggling. Where's Mama?
Dranef, Yanawa, Wadida, Yabasain, Shibney, Kuknafish.
Let's become best mates.
Balvinva.
Let's say okay. Greg walked in as I was literally just finishing making my ginger tea, by the way. Perfect timing. We did get quick cuddle though, didn't we, my love? Do a bit parenting. Ask about Faye's. Let's see. Let's ask about her face. Oh, thank you.
Ooh, keep that there.
There are no greens in there. Thank you. Skinless Skittles. They're very weird. Oh, sorry. Oh.
Ours is.
Go discuss her fears.
They're little bits of Starburst.
They are basically, yeah. Just like Starburst. They're called Skittles Chewies. And they're mini ones like that, but without the crispy coating. Give the woohoo talk. Let's do it. We're going to do the woohoo talk. Okay, baby.
Hi, everybody.
And then bye, everybody. Ah, thoroughly embarrassed. Love it. Tell her she'll be okay. You'll get over it. Try to cheer her up. Yay! Mastered parenting, guys. Excellent. So parenting is done. Where are we here? There. Just singing to do now.
Sparf.
Which means
Smurgs Nizo. Boojing. Jongi Voba. Accuse it.
by the time this lady ages up and we can get that singing done, we might be ready to hand over.
And Zabi.
We're starting to worry we're going to have to keep her going as an adult, you know?
Dranef, Yanawa, Wadida.
Falabalom. Hoo Harpin. Supreme.
Oh, wow. So there's quite a limited amount of heirlooms then.
Granza. Funo.
Wait! Fruity Tooty.
Ah, Quexanas. Lenarg Paliva. Ina Preb. Evadroy Fanos. Rebalfa Clogum. Yasmiz Chorg.
Are the kids feeling flirty? Oh no, the kids playing Flayflow. I was going to say. steamy.
Quick
Oh, I like that
spot.
they're still steamy.
Marco!
Hoopatay!
Oh God, are they off to have it away in the shower?
Sula!
Okay, so we'll be going out for a coffee after parents have done Bound Jigga Bow Wow. Distract the child! Distract the child! Hug lovingly. Tell him a funny story. They're not my favourite sweets, but occasionally I do rather enjoy Skittles. But yeah, I wouldn't say they're my faves. Starting an event? What did that come from? What happened there? How did that happen? We're not even playing her. Why is she starting an event? Chatting away while parents are banging it in the shower. Love it. I didn't know they could start events themselves. Cool, that's them two sorted. Right. Ask about day. Offer to pump up.
Read Poshima? Murph.
Oh, I see.
Oh, Tinkwell. Horrid. Wonderful.
Okay then, let's go out, shall we? Just the two of us. Let's go have a coffee and a chat about life, the Pooniverse, and everything. Where should we go? I don't think we have a coffee shop in town here, do we? So let's have a look. I don't know if Ravenwood has a coffee shop either. No, we've got a bar and a club, so that's no good. Sorry, that one was a little twisty. No, and I don't want to go to the gym. I want them to be able to sit and have a chat together. No, I didn't mean Oasis Springs. I meant Newcrest. There's a coffee shop here, isn't there? There it is. Ete Gourmet Coffee Shop. Let's go there. Right, guys, so time for a bit of a tete-a-tete between mother and daughter. And just to remind her that she doesn't need to do everything under the sun at once. Anybody working here? Do you work here? Yeah.
Wegrin to North.
Do we actually have someone working now? Order. No, we're not doing that. Order drink for here. Americano. New order drink for here. Matcha. Mocha. Matcha mocha mocha mocha. There we go.
Wixel. Varub Gloom. Wixel.
Varanga.
Nopsy. Varub Gloom.
Gilnachar.
Nalspec Pompel.
Here we go. Get these guys coffee and get them to sit and chat.
Nopsy.
Sit together.
Zipola.
Okay, so Mercana. How did Iris acquire the guitar skill? Did she look at a guitar?
Wixel. Fleck. Bartab Luge.
Come and get your drink. Where's she gone? She's gone to the loo. Fair enough.
Ava.
Oh, she's drinking hers. Get Moonshine to drink hers. It's spoiled already. No, it's normal. Why can't I pick it up? No. Deeper zoom in. Drink. Let's get you to go to the toilet, actually. That might be a good idea. Yes, I'm going to have a look at what I've made out an heirloom now, because I just assumed it was things you could have on your list. But it turns out they do need to be slightly more special than that, so I'm going to take the bookcases off. It's supposed to be mummy-daughter time. Okay. Where's she going? Are you going to walk back up them stairs to go to the loo now? Okay, you go to the loo. Go pee like a champion, and then we're going to have you chat with your mum. Probably still drumming up interest in the gym, even though she doesn't need to anymore.
Whips alive. Spiffy Yibs. Spiffy Yibs. Globe.
Okay, lady, let's stop chatting to these guys. We need to go here and sit together.
What?
We're going to have a chat now. Proper chat, just the two of you. Let's talk about work and school and how everything is going. So, let's praise for good grades. Discuss fears.
Harfin. Narg. Toki Boo.
And
Gels.
let's parenting, help with needs.
Yabasane. Shipney. Kugnafesh. Camus. Zamonacero.
Have a satisfying chat. There we go.
Glenka. Fadish.
I think, you know,
Namisa. Harpin.
let's have a deep conversation about
Apologize.
life,
Flamons.
making sure that we're getting the right balance in what we need to do, and
Hernoi.
all that kind of good stuff.
Yibs.
All that kind of good stuff Mum's talked to you about.
Kabara.
And you're trying to do everything at once.
Glafau. Kumoy. Kuma. Abri Bobia. Yeah, Ben Trip. Flamon. Yabasane. Shipney. Kugnafesh. Drobo. Sulafay.
Sit.
Hibistan.
Where's quit? Where's quit job? Yay! Let's have you quit job. I think it's the best thing, don't you? I think it's the best thing. There's only so much you can do with life before you start making things a little bit too tricksy on yourself. Cool. Quit. There we go. And then let's Do we do prom? Do you want to call a friend up and go to prom? What do you want to do, kiddo? Prom's always an absolute disaster. That's the only problem. Is that your laptop, or have you just jumped onto somebody else's, girly girl? Because I hope you're not really bombing cities right now.
Well, Daisy.
Nooch.
Take over somebody's computer, you never know what they're doing.
Oh.
She's bombing the world! Okay. Come on, dear. Let's call a cab and head home. And then I think I'm going to have this lady give Auntie Scarlet a bell because she's the auntie that just keeps on going. Here we go. That's
Shut the farm.
friendly, affection, hug lovingly. And then release her to do her thing. Should probably have you do some homework, actually. Just in case you are going in on Monday, of course. I haven't decided yet, because I think Monday's going to be her birthday, you see. Oh! What was that? Kim! Hello, dumpling! 36 months. Oh my goodness, that's awesome, darling. Thank you for sticking with me for 3 fucking years, darling. Mwah, my little mama, how are you doing? How is Squidler? Oh, it's so good to see you, baby. Going to bed. Good on ya. Jealous? Jealous? So long, isn't it? Oh my god. Absolutely does matter. I can't even believe I've been streaming for that long. And I think most of you will attest by watching me that you can't believe I've been streaming that long. But, oh my god! Oh, Kim. My little Kim. It's so long! Hey, ping pong against Asta. Oh my goodness, right. Oh my god, 3 years. I'm actually a little bit thrown. I thought I knew what I was going to do now, and I'm just sort of like, oh my god. It's crazy. I think you have to be, Kim. Because it was you and... my mind's just gone blank on her name, but you guys both started subscribing around the same time. But she's got lots of stuff on. She's getting married and everything, so I think she's kind of got pulled in other directions, which is absolutely fine. So I think you are the longest subscriber, Kim. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Oh, Pumpkin, if there's anything I can help. Beehive, thank you, Sophie. Oh my goodness. I'm sure you are, Kim. I'm pretty much 100% sure you are. I'm not entirely sure how to look it up, but... oh my goodness. Oh, now I've pressed the button. I wish I wouldn't press buttons. Do you know what I mean? Oh. Oh, that's crazy. Oh. Well, you know where I am if you ever need anything, Kim. Just let me know, sweetheart. Yay! 36 more months. I think I've just about got it in me. Just about. Maybe. With the HRT patches and a good downwind, we should be okay.
Imka.
Big hugs, Kim. Big hugs, my love. Squidgy squidges. Aw.
Larga.
Oh my goodness. That was rather a surprise.
Criffin.
Slug 'em?
What? Why? Oh, okay. That's because you grew up, didn't you? That's why. I was just thinking, why she got all of the bloody books? But of course she grew up, so she's allowed. I don't know what I'm doing here. He's still very sad. Love him. Poor little kiddies went. Oh, thank goodness it's drugs time. You know, it's a bad day when you immediately yell hurrah at something like it's drugs time. But darlings, it is drugs time, and I am going to take my drugs because it's very important. Drugs taken. Oh. Sorry, I'm switching between caplets, which is like long tablets, and capsules, which is the powder with plastic around it. And for some reason, the caplets just don't go straight down like the other ones do. They decide to go sideways no matter how I take them. Ridiculous. That's better. Oh. Oh, that's ridiculous, Kim. Oh, honey. I'm going to skip prom. I'm so sorry, darling. It's just... Oh, that's annoying. And frustrating. Oh. I hope Squidge gets to stay with you, because you are the bestest of mamas. Sorry. In the middle of that, my brother just put up a happy gotcha day about his dog. Well, him and his missus did. Their dog got huge. Anyway, okay. Yes, I've got toes crossed, I've got bits crossed, I've got other bits crossed, which takes an awful lot of muscle control, but I've got everything crossed for you, my love. Excuse me. Oh dear, probably ought to get rid of that, shouldn't I? Unless we get... I suppose Kengo and Moonshine could adopt another kitty, couldn't they? Okay, you I think should go upstairs and write another book, I've decided. Oops. Kiddo, seriously, you're not supposed to sneak up here and use this machine. You're only supposed to go on downstairs where we can see what you're doing. Jelly bean! You should always be in bed. Absolutely. Be in bed. Oh, be very afraid. It's blue! I'm not looking forward to tomorrow, I won't lie. Last day of jelly beans, I kind of get the impression I'm going to get spanked. Oh! Oh! I I've not even finished it. Yeah. There we go.
That's nasty. It's nasty.
Fucking awful, mate. It's rank.
That's nasty. It's nasty.
All things considered. Ick. Oh.
You know what?
Horrible. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Broga?
Why are you tense?
Rosie, stab him.
Losing to Grim? What do you mean? Oh, I see. Sorry, I thought you'd literally lost to Grim there. I was just like, let's have you go. You're too tense to do that. Why don't we have you go and take a shower? That'll chill your beans. Asta playing guitar. Oh, what colour would you like, dear? Cheeky bitch. Tomorrow we will be doing it. Tomorrow, every time I have to do a jelly bean, I have to change the background so you guys can see. Holy fuck, that dog got big. You can see exactly the pain I'm going through. Oh, Sophie! The little man's getting all big! Anyway, right. What was I doing? Yes, doing the background. Boom, blue, 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 blue. There we are. Almost. Oh my goodness. You see, suddenly it started announcing that my videos are going back up, but I didn't change anything. Which, bless you, Simp actually gave me all the details about how to change it and do things and all that kind of stuff, and I literally have not had a chance to sit down and do it, and it's just suddenly spontaneously started doing it again. I don't know if I'd paused something, I don't know what I'd done. Sorry. Simp's been in action again! You'll see tomorrow. Anyway, darling, so he's playing guitar. Iris is still stressed. Pumpkin, get some leftovers down, yeah? She's tense from losing. Oh, you did challenge Grim to a game. Well, then you're an idiot. Who died? Jesus, I'm quickly counting my heads to make sure we've not lost anybody apart from the cats. Oh my gosh. Right. Watch a movie. Asta. Violet, Aconite. There we go. Kids are going to go and watch TV in their room. What's Moonshine up to?
Na la shufsi driba sularen zila mitzi futzi speedo and soup sa black blarfen.
I love it! Let it rock, girl, let it rock! Okay, go pee. No, you can pee now. How much more has she got to do, actually? Singing. I'm in a club and I'm singing. Oh, shit, she's still got loads to do. Two and a bit. Where's chat gone? Oh, okay, cool. Sorry about that. Oh no, Simp, why don't you have one? Much love, Kim. her current hype train conductor. Oh my goodness, right. She had a pee. Yeah, you can sleep hungry. I love how he immediately gets flirty the second she looks at bed. Right, let's get you. I want you upstairs writing a book, mate. Come on. We have got children to put through college. Oh, it's so funny earlier. I was on watching that documentary on the laptop while I was editing over here and making an outfit. See, I don't just sit here doing nothing, you know. And suddenly the TV started to change channel and it paused it and then it stopped it and then it opened something else up and all this stuff's going on. I'm going, what the fuck's going on? And then it turned off the movie altogether and I was just like, what the hell? And then I realised I must have the day before splattered like some coffee or a liquid of some sort. Must have been coffee, that's the only liquid I had. And it had landed on the mouse pad on the laptop. And when I put down cause it's a very bad habit of mine of using the laptop as a bit of a shelf. I was eating a cereal bar and I put it down and the cereal bar got stuck to the little bit, and it was only just tacky, but the little bit of liquid, because I have sugar in my drinks, and as it was moving slightly, it was moving the mouse and it was then coming back down. Honestly, it freaked the shit out of me. I thought I'd been possessed. Not so much. Oh, that's rude. Can we change that, Simp, or is that a thing on Twitter rather than something I've got set up? I love the coffee cups. I really do. I think they're wicked. It's taken me forever to put them in place. Simp did them so long ago for me. But I'm an idiot. Don't know if I've mentioned. Iris is in bed. Asta is still playing guitar. We've finished watching TV now, mate. Violet's in bed and Akanai is still feeling down. I think you need some grief counselling, Sausage. Can we organise some grief counselling for him? Attend grief counselling. I think you need some support, my little man. What are you going to do? Jesus Christ, mate. You really let rip on your guitar, didn't you? Let's have you grab a serving and then I'm going to send you to bed. I didn't actually see, do they leave the house to go to grief counselling, or is it like a little something that happens at some point? Oh well, go to bed, kid. Oh no! That's so rude, Simp! Hey, Goldust! Oh yes, that's right. I'm over. Well, let's be honest, it's been a weird one today. Let's see where we're up to. We're on Sunday. Now, let me see. I think tomorrow is Iris's birthday. Let's have a look at Simology. Yeah, it's either tomorrow or the day after. It's only just turned today, so I'm never sure when this is going to change. So, I think probably the best bet is that we pause here. And the next time we will try and get Mama to finish her singing, and we'll try and get Missy aged up and start her new life away, and maybe even get her moved out. So there we go, guys. It was a bit of a ragtag deal today, but nonetheless, stuff has got did. I think we've helped some of our guys to deal with problems. Mummy and daughter time was had. They're now best friends. And we'll be able to do one last family session tomorrow as well. So that'll be lovely. Sophie's absolutely an OG. No two ways about it. She's not allowed to deny it. She is an OG. Okay then, let's exit game because I don't need to do anything else on there today. And now I'm going to wander on over to the wonderful world of Twitch-Woo! Who we're going to share the love with tonight, my darlings. Who's on? Who's about? Who can we go pick on? Let's see. It's a funny old day today, isn't it? Of course, because we've got people not streaming because it is Thanksgiving. Who's that? Catsicle's on. Yeah, let's go see Catsicle. We're going to go see Catsicle. Hey, Magic, you naughty monkey. Always getting one last little cheeky one in there. Okay then, my darlings. Just set that up. We're going to head over and see Catsicle. Please do grab your raid message, which hopefully will be appearing on our screens very shortly. Thank you, Kylie. Shush with the dimples. There are no dimples to be seen. However could you? Okay, my darlings, have the most wonderful day, whether you're giving thanks or you're just giving a shit. We love you anyway. Have the most wonderful of mornings, afternoons and evenings. Whatever it is you intend to do until we meet again, go with love, go with laughter, and always go balls deep. Love ya!